Hello everyone and welcome to the first My Carbon Zero tutorial. My name is Sam Ashworth and I'm the project officer here at My Carbon Zero. Today I'm going to explain to you how to calculate your lifetime emissions using our Excel sheet, which you can find underneath this first video. When you download it, you should see something like this. And to start off with, you're going to open this link at the top, which will take you to our website. On this page, you'll find a map with emission data from around the world. And we're going to use this to calculate your lifetime emissions by looking at the countries in which you've lived and how long you've lived there. So either grab yourself a pen and paper or do as I'm about to do and put this next to your Excel sheet so we can write it down right next to it. So I'm going to run this through with the example of Scott Poynton, the founder of My Carbon Zero. He's lived in many countries, but this would also work with someone who's worked in 1 or 2 countries. And it's fairly simple to do, and I'll show you now. So, Scott Poynton was born in 1964 in Australia. So we're going to write that down as the first country. And then we're going to look and see what the emissions data for Australia is. 16.88, we'll write that next to that. And then he lived there for 30 years. Next, he moved to the UK. So we're going to find emissions data for the UK on the map. 5.65. Sorry. On this next part, 5.65. And he lived there for only 3 years. Following that, he moved to Vietnam for 6 years. And we'll find the Vietnam data here. 2.16. And that's 6 years. And finally, he moved to Switzerland, where the emission data is as such, 4.32. And he's been living there for 17 years so far. Okay, we click enter, and the Excel sheet does the calculations for us. So I'll make this full screen. So you can see on the right, we've estimated your yearly emissions based on where you lived by adding 20% to the average, just to make sure that we're not underestimating your emissions. And the Excel sheet finds the total down here, in Scott's case, 731.7. So we're going to use this data, this yearly emission rate on the right, and the total for the carbon balance sheet for this next tutorial. But this is essentially how you start your My Carbon Zero journey. You calculate your liabilities, which is how much carbon you've emitted over your lifetime. And then you look at how can you reduce your yearly emissions, and then how can you remove what you've put into the atmosphere over the course of your life. I hope this was helpful. We'll join you in the next tutorial about the carbon balance sheet. Thank you.